2015 champions in 2023.
The Circus are your 2024 Premiership champions. Gloucester Hartpury have got their title defence underway.
It's the experience of the back-to-back champions that has really come into the spotlight.
The words Three and Pete are just starting to be whispered in the West Country.
D-O-double-G, dog. No?
Girls, I think energy's infectious. We've said it for a few times, okay? The energy that Lynn's bringing today, let's fucking rev that up when we get over there. Okay? NRG, however you want to do it. We've had a hell of a training week. Let's not leave it there, okay? Massive excitement about what this group can do. We haven't hit our straps yet. Huge opportunity to make a massive statement.
Welcome to Gloucester, to Kingsholm and round 18 of the Premiership Women's Rugby season. What a Friday night ding-dong we've landed ourselves. Gloucester Hartpury versus Harlequins. The champions who call themselves the Circus and the Londoners who pride themselves on entertainment. Stick some champagne on ice and settle on in.
I think it was just a massive piece about momentum for us, being able to carry momentum into the semi-final. We knew that it was going to be a tough test, so having Bristol at home is always a really difficult challenge, and making sure that we have momentum coming into Bristol was really important.
Friday night lights at Queensholm against a side who would come in here who talk all about their attack. So where's those talking about your connections, your confidence, getting that line speed, that physicality? That's a challenge for you. That's a challenge for you now. They're coming here. They're coming to Queensholm and setting that challenge to you. Get excited by it.
Quins are a top quality side. They've really come to the fore this season. You know, they had a couple of down seasons and they're on a bit of a resurgence now, and on their day they could beat anybody in this league, and I think it's been that way for the top 5 in the league this season. So they were obviously on a mission to make top 4, and we were on a mission to carry momentum into the semi-final.
We've been on a great journey. We started here Leicester Tigers. We had a blip Bristol. That identity. Who are we? You're finding it, girls. It's a great place to be. And that identity is Queensholm. That identity is Warrior Queens. Be that fucking warrior tonight. Be that warrior. Building in for that semi-final next week. But please, enjoy these moments. It feels good. It feels great. Staff, players, get that buzz. Special group of players, special group of staff, special place, Queensholm. You have created that. That is who we are. Go out there. Come on, let's go.
This lot are table toppers, confirmed. Top spot was sewn up in Salford last weekend, so tonight is about 2 things, Sean Lynn reckons: execution and enjoyment. He wants smiles on faces, and none will be wider than that of Mo Hunt. And for this group to savour the occasion before they snap the visor down and go stalking that three-peat. 2 of the best in all the land beneath the lights at Kingsholm, and Hlakey George getting us underway. Shaving for the pass there, barking orders, but instead over she goes up to Powell, beats one, and then the tackle from Rachel Lunn does a fine job of dislodging the ball.
I think something that we thought we'd lacked a little bit was that intensity in defence, and I think in that game our belief in our intensity in defence massively rocketed, and being able to believe in what we're doing and get after people and keep them out of our 22 was really important. And I think we showed that we can do that, and we can be clinical in defence, get the ball back and then go and score a few tries.
Samudar, the Jamaican international, on her first start since October, has a go, and that a lovely no-look offload. Lock finding number 8, Beckett to Matthews.
Good reactions from Mo.
Hunt going, sniping, driving, reaching, and maybe just about held up. Outstanding work there from Claudia Pena and Beth Wilcock to hold up the Circus's skipper. They're also the side in the league that managed the most visits to opposition 22 by some margin. Their efficiency is right down towards the bottom of the log. So if they want to work on one thing this week, it is accuracy. Let's see if they can prove clinical now. Hunt inching forwards, and I'll just pick that one up. Herzl over the top, reaching again, surely not denied a second time. No, Hunt is over. And at long last, the champions have their opener. Emma Singh's first effort from the tea of the evening is a beauty. Up go the flags. She doesn't make many errors, Ellie Kildare, but that spiral out on the full.
Ellie's an outstanding individual, but if she's not getting the ball and she's not getting time and space, she can't do anything. And that was massively important for Quins as a whole. Their whole backline needs time and space, and I think getting up and making sure that they didn't have that was imperative to us.
Thumping tackle, Hyatt on Kildare. No respect being shown to the World Player of the Year. Options every which way, and she decides to pick out Bethan Lewis, the league's top tackler last year, but on carry detail on this occasion. Catherine Boggy hauled down by a trio of Harlequins. It's open here if they want it. If Alcroft can just straighten and go and muscle her way over the Queen's home whitewash. She really does carry like a Trojan. Finds Beckett, and again all the tricks coming out of the box tonight. Beckett with the no-look round the back, and then the pass is delightful off the boot of George. Finding Venner, now Singh might be about to feel slightly more sombre, because we are 18 long rounds into this PWR season, but there is still plenty of firepower in the Gloucester Hartpury pack, and their pocket-sized tyro. Neve Jones has splashed on over. 16 points in it, scores from Mohan, Zoe Aldcroft and Neve Jones. A late retaliation courtesy of Connie Powell, but the back-to-back champions very much in the driver's seat.
The variety in our attack really came to the fore in that game, being able to go over with a maul or break the line, and Singers going over from 50 metres or whatever it was. We've got some outstanding threats all around the pitch, and making sure that we can vary it so that everybody has a chance and we're difficult to defend is really important.
They are now looking for their 45th win in 56 outings. Solid platform from which the circus can get to work. The wraparound, Hunt, George, Hunt, and now Singh bumping one, skidding the second. There's the fend, the trademark scintillating Emma Singh fend. She's not going to go all the way, is she? It's Gloucester Hartpury who roll up their sleeves, and this looks ominous, this looks potent. It will prove exactly that, blowing their visitors to smithereens beneath the lights at Kingsholm, and Neve Jones has her brace.
We're blessed along the team, forwards and backline, with incredible players. Alex Matthews, Mia Venner.
George, quick pass onto Lund. Door opens up wide as you like for a stroll across the paint. Mia Venner has 8 tries in her last 7 appearances. Oohs ring out around Kingsholm because Sarah Beckett has just put in the carry of nightmares. George across the face onto Singh, Orkin across in defence to Ema there. Almost burgled that one, but still the reigning champions play on. Clayton George is in some considerable discomfort before our commentary position, but through will surge Sarah Beckett. A cherry on a cherry and white cake, and it has been a cakewalk.
It took me all season to score a try, but finally got one in the last round of the season. So no, it was just an unbelievable pass from Mo across the face in the 22, in our attack and shape in the 22, and just picking on defenders that were flying at different people. So yeah, just a really good ball from Mo, and I was lucky to be on the end of it.
Mia Venner's away, she's got Neumann for company, and that a fine tackle from the Quins left winger. It was only going to end one way though, with Quins on the scramble and Gloucester Hartpury in this sort of mood.
I wouldn't fancy being the next team to take them on, that's for sure.
Very few can keep Georgia Brock's hands out of the cookie jar. In it pops from Orkin. And that one, a right mess. It's popped up for Lewis. Blackburn is there, and Venner, who has looked so hungry for work all of this second half. 2 metres out, Else carrying and stretching and scoring. What an evening it has been for Emma Singh, for this entire club.
The player that had the biggest influence for me has been Sarah Beckett. She's a big game player. not just her carrying, her tips, her work at the set piece as well. She's an outstanding rugby player. She's going into a good vein of form. It's certainly someone, you know, we'll be focusing on.
Yeah, I think I've struggled for form a little bit this season, and I think coming into these big games, you know, like treating Quins like a quarter-final and going into a semi-final, I like to think myself as a bit of a big game player. Whether I am or not, I don't know, but I like to think that the pressure makes me come alive.
Sean Lynn, in his final few weeks at this club, has got them peaking for perfection. The final time this season before the rugby turns knockout, it is a victory for Gloucester Hartpury, 52 points to 12.
Girls, I spoke earlier about NRG, that DOWG, the get the dog, right? That's what we're about. I can't fault it. Erin Bradley, Lisa Goldman, Erin Bradley, outstanding debut with your friend. Halfway, scrummaging, being moved from for 4 months. That's a hell of an achievement, and the future's looking bright. Quality work, girls, I can't fault it. You've just played against the top 4 teams at Queensville, and you've just got 50 points on them. Right? It doesn't stop there, you keep building, you keep building. Right? It was a late one Saturday, the turnaround was a 6-day. Dual career, girls, I can't fault it. I'm asking one more week, girls. Go again. Just one last thing, girls. Right? Everything you've done as Queen's home, you are warrior queens. I ask that for you. They have come to see you warriors. Please enjoy it. You all deserve it. Warrior queen, that is who we are. Awesome work. Come on in, Bex.
We talked about momentum, and you know, we came out with quite a big win against Quins, and I think more importantly we felt like we played better against Quins than we have this season, and we were finding our rhythm, especially defensively, like I mentioned before. So I think we knew it was going to be a massive defensive performance against Bristol, who like to keep the ball. Quins like to keep the ball as well, so it was kind of a perfect setup for that semi-final, and then yeah, just set us up. We had good momentum going into the semi-final. There was a good feel about the group, and yeah, just felt like it got us going.
There's going to be an edge about us, right? Semi-final week, everyone wants the shirt. I get it, all right? We've all been there, but this group succeeds because this group is so good at its detail. Okay, everyone succeeds in the circle, all right? So whatever happens in the next few days, let's go, turn up, do everything we can to play what's in front of us, and we do it as a group, because you never know what's going to happen. You never know who's in, who's out, all right? It's all about this group. We win together, girls, and that's it. We're not even talking about the L word, right? It's all about that W on the weekend. We've got to play whatever's in front of us. We've got to be really at our detail. That's it.
Morale's high, obviously everyone was a bit tired. It's been a really condensed season, so we've had a lot of games back to back. But yeah, no, there was a lot of energy going into it, and also taking from these wins, it gets the community, the fans that came to support us at Queen's Home for the semi-final, it gets them wanting to come watch as well.
All good, Mac?
All good.
Love that. Good to see you, girl. Bug?
Go on then.
Millie! GH!
You know! Good stuff, girls.
More just to come a little bit that way. Mo, can you come forward a bit? Can you come forward? That's it. Keep coming forward. That's it. Yeah. You just turn and you can put your hands on your hips this time. That's it.
Come on, girls, you need a bit more body fat.
All right.
It means everything to all of us, but we're not going to get carried away with emotions. Like, we know that knockout rugby is all about what we do, how we turn up every day, how we go about it, and we'll be the same. Like, we've been here for the last 3 years, we know what it's about, we know what it's going to take. So yeah, we're ready for it.
Elite sport, girls, things are ever changing. All right, that's why you got to create and cherish memories. This at home today is the last time this group walk over the bridge. Like Mo just said, everything we've done, the last time this group do it together. All right? Enjoy that, embrace it. But it is not the last memory of this year, right? We go over there and do a job.
Welcome to Gloucester, welcome to the foothills of the Cotswolds, a designated area of natural beauty, and well, that might be how a few around these parts have described the 6,500 square metres in front of us this season, as Queensholme is reappointed as the name of this famous stadium in honour of the regal talent of their Gloucester Hartpury side. Their opponents, nearby neighbours of less than 50 miles away, the ever-tenacious Bristol Bears.
We've got so many leaders in our group that have been in these positions, whether it's in Prem level or international level, that they can really take the group and make sure we're all on the same page, and going forward we can use that emotion to get us a good game.
Moments like today are when you first put your boots on and did your laces up, and I'm going to give rugby a go. That's what moments are like for today. Okay? Embrace these moments. Everybody's talking about it. Just embrace them. The big piece then we were talking about was be you to be us. Well, being you is a warrior. Being you is giving us go forward off a base of a scrum. Being you is giving us that go forward through the boot, the decision maker, the energy. Being you is giving that physical edge indeed, bossing it up, giving us that edge. Jonesy, Neve, being you is giving us that silver medal. I could keep going on and on, girls, because that's being you. Being you is bringing that impact today. That's being you. To be us. Well, what is us? It's that. It's that out there. It's this in here. It's those in there. That is us. And we grow with every little bit of inch we make. Everything we do. That is in us. Everything. And do you know what the biggest thing about us is? Just have a little think when you're digging deep today. How many girls are you inspiring to tie their laces up after this game? How many? Because I can tell you now, you've inspired my three.
Not mine.
I mean it. You are inspiring those girls, inspiring those boys. You are turning people's heads. What is Gloucester Hartpury? Who are we? Well, girls, today's your show. It is your time to be that warrior. I asked you to be warriors in September. You finish off being a warrior today. Enjoy it. Inspire. And be proud. Come on.
I think that really does resonate of what we're trying to do as a club. We're trying to inspire so many more young girls to take up rugby, lace up their boots, get going for the first time. And yeah, it just showed how much passion he had. It's really special when you can see that happening, and then what we could do as a team moving forward.
90 tries scored in their campaign, only 49 conceded, a number that illustrates how proud they are of the cherry and white defensive wall, which Bristol will have to try and break through today. They are to bag a third successive Premiership women's title in a row, the semi-final to win before all that, the rarest of prizes that they would dearly love to gift to their departing head coach, Sean Lynn.
This is all we need today, yeah? Forget everything else, this is all about us. This is our story, and our story's got more chapters. It doesn't stop today. All believe now. GH on three. 1, 2, 3, GH!
The best in the West, the circus against the Bears.
I am so excited for this game. The crowd here, the atmosphere, the entrance, everything. I'm super excited. The Gloucester Hartpury defence is just holding strong, holding their channels, staying super disciplined, and this is literally the battle of the whole game for me.
We knew from the get-go we'd be defending a lot. We worked on that hard in the week. Reece, our defence coach, was really drilling into us like how we want to do it, how we want to try and set the tone for the game first off in the first 20 minutes.
Reed drops it back for Aitchison, was under a lot of pressure. Venner will put the pressure here on Marr, and Venner gets a bit of a boot to it.
What Alona's done for the game is amazing. She's brought so many more fans, but going up just as a rugby player and nothing else, it's really exciting because I know her assets and what she will try and do. We did a lot of analysis on it, what I would predict her to do if she had the ball, so it was just really exciting. I'm probably not the biggest winger, so trying to hit her was probably hard.
Falls into the mitts of Marr, but Venner was happy to go up and nullify the option of the American Eagle. Reed Another big dumping hit in midfield. Welcome to the game, Maud Muir. And it's the visitors who were on the board first at Queensholme. But it's try number 2 for Bristol Bears. They're not a team that often find themselves in too much adversity, and it's going to need all of their international class and experience to just keep cool heads and stay on the mission.
Technically, on a rugby level, when we had the ball, we didn't respect it. We'd give it away too easily with like penalties and discipline. And then on an emotional level, I think it was really important for us to come together in that moment and stay calm and keep the emotions in check. And we didn't want anyone going out there trying to win the game for us. We could win it as a team.
Matthews goes and always makes more metres than you expect she might. Singh, late arrival of Allcroft, feeding it out for Venner. Closest Gloucester Hartpury have come to the Bristol Bears line all match. Hunt will feed Muir. Well repelled. There for Perry. Striding for the line, getting close, getting the score. Gloucester Hartpury having to remain patient and finding their first punch in the match. Griffin trying to feed, El Perry getting in for the turnover and winning the penalty. She'll get all the thanks from her teammates to weather that particular Bears storm. Allcroft, they've got numbers on the left if they could use them. Can they get over the line? Short is called from the referee. Options right and left, nobody on the left. And an easy score. Work was done on the way there. But the happy recipient, Sarah Beckett. Shed like it. And the flags are up.
When we're playing exciting rugby, we can feel it and we can feel it around us. And having that shed, all of the noise coming from it was amazing. It's great for us, probably intimidates the other team, but yeah, it just really gets us going, and then that allows us to entertain, as we like to say.
Hendy coming off the wing. That looked a little bit high. Oh, it's straight yellow. Now they come round the corner. Clakey George, big one for Emma Singh, who will get through and score. How important will that try in this one become? Gloucester Hartpury having to weather the Bristol Bears storm, going down 10-0, but then having the wherewithal, having the patience, having the belief to say, not in our house. 3 tries to the good themselves, and that conversion from Emma Singh means at half-time, it's beautifully poised. Gloucester Hartpury 19, Bristol Bears 10.
And it's amazing, we have leaders like Mo, Linny and Zoe, like at half-time they'd bring us in, there'd be like no raised voices, we would just use the passion we have for Gloucester and for the game to try and go out there and perform how we wanted to perform.
You've got another 40 minutes, enjoy it. I'm looking around you, you don't look tired, you don't look tired, you've got another year to go. I can see it. Get that excitement. She asked for it, I've asked for it, she's asked for it. Warrior queens out there. So you got 40 minutes to put on another show. Inspire them lot out there. You just attacked there for 11 minutes and you scored 19 points. They just attacked for 29 and they scored 10. Come on, take a lot of pride. Let's go. Let's go.
Do not let up now. We have found our way into this game. We've stuck at it. I am so proud of you for that. But like Linny said, we've got another year to go, right? Do not leave it in here. Do not come off this pitch thinking, what the f*** okay? Every single one of you now, eyeball them on the way out, can go straight through them and attack them, okay? You know we've got it in this circle. Respect the ball when we've got it. When we haven't, go get that back. Girls, this is our time. Time to shine. Let's go. GH. 1, 2, 3, GH!
I just remember having sort of like an inner confidence and belief that we're just going to go out there and yeah, finish the job really. I think we were just so in the zone, and I think when us as a team, when we're in the zone, when we feel connected is when we're most dangerous.
We like to say we don't want to lift off the accelerator, we want to keep going, don't pull the handbrake up and just keep going, because it's like a tendency to kind of, oh, we're winning, we can kind of relax now, but mentally as a team we've really ingrained the fact that we just want to keep going, keep pushing until the 80th minute.
Wasn't going to be Carson, nearly there.
What was that?
For the tip on back inside. Brock, but no, a little deeper. Hurd Fancied the chance to just dance away all the way through. A metre short this time. Surely it must be Gloucester Hartpury getting over for the try. Zoe Allcroft, as any good co-captain will, taking charge. But it was all about the sweep of the attack that took Gloucester Hartpury right into the thick of things.
The girls have got so many different super strengths amongst the team. I think we just allow one another to do what they're good at, and we'll just be there right behind them, backing them and supporting them, whether it's the right decision in that moment or not. And I think that is why we are so good, because we don't get niggly at each other. You know, someone makes a decision, we'll back it, right or wrong, and yeah, then next job.
George, crossfield kick, Singh on the outside, really good take from Singh. Oh, she just looked up to find Venner a moment earlier, but Venner has managed at least to get hold of it. Hunt for Williams. Jones. Gloucester Hartpury looking to try and reassert the 11-point lead they had. And Queensholme gives them the voice that they want. Hannah Jones is through! Hannah Jones to score! Well, the Gloucester Hartpury centre crossing the whitewash in a crucial match to continue the Sean Lynn dynasty. Singh slots another, and this time it's a 13-point advantage. Midfield one for Murray. Murray is in a good position to take it as well, but there was an offside player in front of the ball. Decision to just push that scoreboard out. Successful she is. 16 points the gap now. Gloucester Hartpury 36, Bristol Bears 20. But now we've just got stoppage here.
We've got players that had injury.
Alex Matthews might be the one down.
Aye, he's not there.
Aye.
We'll let go.
Okay.
Can you open the side?
She's just reporting aye here.
I actually landed on a stud with my eyeball, which I never would have thought was a rugby injury until it happened. It's actually so painful. I thought I was going to be sick, as in that much pain.
Wait there.
Can you open the side?
I think just stud in my eye.
Stud in your eye.
On the head point, okay. You know where you are? Where are you at the moment?
Queensholme.
Who scored last?
We did.
What half is it?
Second.
Who did you play last time?
Oh, Queens.
Who won?
We did.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. It's literally stud in the eyeball.
Can you open the side?
The pain settled a bit. I sat up. I was like, oh no, I'm fine. It's okay. And then yeah, the next thing was actually what's the best thing for the team.
I can see over there. 4 minutes, yeah?
I ran over to the scrum. I was like, Beckett, I'm just a body, and she was like, I've got your back, don't worry. Brock running past, and I was like, yeah, I'll do the extra work here, sort of thing.
Look at Alex Matthews. I've got another eye. I'll be fine.
I mean, she's an absolute warrior. She will not want to leave the field if she doesn't have to. She's been superb all this afternoon.
You can hear the screams of the players to each other, kick it out, kick it out. But the counter up from Gloucester Hartpury, from Bristol. But it will bring about the end of the game. And what a game we've had to enjoy. Gloucester Hartpury have done it again. Top of the table, a semi-final win against Bristol Bears, whose season comes to an end. And now perhaps, well, one of the biggest challenges this competition has to offer. One last high-wire act for the circus. A PWR final against Saracens at the Stonex. The three-peat is on, but the tears may flow on one or two faces. Gloucester Hartpury 36, Bristol Bears 20 is how it's finished up.
I think I was just proud. I think I was so proud of the girls. This season has been a sticky season. We haven't sort of found like our flow. I think I woke up not knowing whether we were going to win or lose, which is what you want in sort of playoffs in the Prem. So yeah, a little bit, not relief, but yeah, just chuffed. Chuffed for Linny as well, gets one more game, and for a lot of the girls as well. There's a few sort of finishing this season, so for them to have another opportunity to put the hand up for selection and to play as well, and I know it means so much to them.
Maybe in the back of our minds it was we'd do it for Linny. Linny selfishly never mentioned anything. I mean, it was never really about that, it was about us going out performing as a team. And then afterwards, when we did get it, it was very emotional. Then we kind of sunk in that he would be leaving us, and this is what he's kind of created as a team. The way we come together, the way we win games, the way we draw the community together has all come from what Linny does within the team. So yeah, it wasn't so much of a front thought going in, but afterwards all the emotions came out, and we managed to celebrate after as well.
Girls, the song's on amazing shift, okay? We weren't at the races for half of that game and we still managed to sort that out. Okay, 36-20. The mind is so powerful, right? Nothing but belief now. It's ours to go and win again. Okay, and I say win again. We deserve it. We deserve it for this group. We deserve it for Buggy. We deserve it for Beth. We deserve it for Lindy, right? And we deserve it for ourselves because we've been top of the game for years now. Okay. Embrace it, enjoy it. Last home game for some of the guys that are such stalwarts in this club. Okay, make the most of it. Teams for one, everyone. Okay, Ryan, teams for one. And we'll enjoy it. And we'll fly into next week. Okay, loads of belief, though, girls. Let's go get it. Let's go.
I said today, think about you tying those shoelaces up. The individuals you are inspiring, there and there. Honestly, girls, this is quality place, with quality people. That is an environment, what you create and you have created, and we will go to Sally's and we will enjoy that. But today, you make sure you cherish these moments. You cherish these moments with proud ones, because I am a proud guy. Thank you so much for everything. I got another 2 weeks of this special group. Come on then.
By the end of today, we will have a brand new name etched on the Allianz Premier 15's trophy, taking his side all the way to Queen's Home.
The most important thing we have in this room is togetherness. You said it in that semi-final. The grit, the determination you showed. And that's just not what the 27, 28 man, 29 man squad. It's the staff. It's everything.
Gloucester Hartpury, the Allianz Premier 15 champions in 2023.
Please, watch this Gloucester Hartpury team. This is the start of something special.
Sean Lynn has given his women a licence to inspire today. They have been open with their ambition to build a dynasty. Back to back, they are the dominant force in the women's club game.
I said it, this group is special, and that is why I love coaching this club. I love being part of you, everything about it. Absolutely outstanding. You are warriors. Let's get drunk.
Gloucester Hartpury, the Circus, are your 2024 Premiership champions.
My family buy into this. I had 41 today come up here from Swansea, my school friends, and they bought into that as well, and that's a big thing for me, and yes, huge.
A chap by the name of Sean Holly introduced him to Hartpury. Sean Holly went on to coach greater things afterwards, and that's how Sean came to Hartpury. He played for Gloucester, under 18s, under 19s, under 20s. That was on a Saturday, and on Wednesday he played for Hartpury students.
I was part of the Gloucester squad that moved into Hartpury, I think in 2004, and I think at that time Linny was the university captain, and I think he looked exactly the same back then. I'm pretty sure he was bald at the age of 19. But he's pretty memorable, he's a big character. As I said, he was captain of the uni team, I think, and he'd always sort of shout across the room at you, saying hi, and wasn't scared of being a bit cheeky.
Gloucester decided he was too small, so they sent him to Lydney, Cinderford, to try and beef him up a bit. But in the end, they said he's not going to make it to a professional standard. So he decided then to go for teaching.
And did you always think you would make a good coach? Was you always...
No, never in my wildest dreams. But he had a good tutoring from Swansea. There was a chap called John Shropfer. He was also coached by a chap called Alan Lewis, Sean Holly, Geraint John, who's in Welsh. So he had a good grounding of coaching experience from his elders. But never thought he'd be coach, never ever.
Alan Lewis is a huge inspiration to him, and he always talks about him, and it's somebody he'll never forget in the rugby world. Just an all-round nice guy, and I think he speaks really highly of Linny as well. Malcolm, former principal, Russell, former principal, really key people. Seb Negri, I think he's, you know, a Hartpury alumnus. Sean coached him, still in touch with him regularly. Still calls him Sir, which is just really nice. And, you know, Linny absolutely loves that. He loves, you know, to keep in touch with people. And Hartpury, I don't think he'll ever forget. I think he'll always be back.
He'd never look back, have he?
No.
He's, Steve and I have never looked back because Hartpury have been to us as a big part of the family, you know. So
it's been a great time. It's been pretty much most of our life there, really. Had 3 kids. Obviously got married 10 years ago. So yeah, it's been a big part of our lives, I suppose.
My first memory is taking over my first league fixture, going in against Harlequins, and we were really competitive, and just the front 5 we couldn't compete. Sarah Beckett playing in Worldie as she does for Harlequins, and then we went into COVID. It was really tough because I didn't really know what the women's programme actually looks like. So look, I just took everything from what I knew from the men's game, making sure that we get the pathway right, get the college, the university programme all firing, and then it was just making sure that how do we get Gloucester Hartpury girls wanting to play for Gloucester Hartpury, and it was a little bit of a brand, the brand of rugby, that family feel and the togetherness, making sure everybody is buying into it, and then getting the right people involved.
When I sort of focused more on coaching rather than playing, he asked me to do a couple of one-off sessions with the girls, which I did. And he always liked what I did with them, so I think there came a time a couple of years in where he decided to ask me to come and help the girls out and become their defensive coach.
I remember the first session was with our new freshers group, freshers crop, and he turned to me and was like, "Right then, bud, what should we do?" And I was like, I'd done some little bits of coaching, but he kind of looked at me and was like, what do we do here then? I was like, okay, we'll start with some hands, we'll have a bit of fun. He's always been trusting in that way with the coaches around him, just so like, away you go.
Him taking a bit of a leap of faith in me as a coach and a person. He's become a mentor to me, someone that I joke all the time with him that I see him as like an older brother figure to me, and someone that's taught me a lot around not only like on field but off field as well, and how to build relationships and maintain those kind of relationships, and sometimes put your thoughts aside and think about the wider feeling and the wider group. And I'm eternally grateful to him. I'm going to miss him greatly. I know he's always on the end of the phone, and hopefully one day we'll reconnect in a different space.
I think the biggest thing I take from Linny is the way he works with the girls, the kind of culture he's embedded in GH, and the way we train, the way we're a family. He's always pushing those values to his players, and I think that's a really important thing.
You're only as good as the people around you. Coaching staff, I can't speak highly enough of them. The medical team, which has grown, which is brilliant, and having Steph McNally coming in and taking charge of that, you can just see that the standards have been driven. Having Lee Douglas overlooking the S&C side of it, because if you want to work hard, then you've got to make sure that you've got the right S&C part. Look, I'm super proud, but you know, I'm very lucky with the people I got working around me.
I actually can't tell you the first time I met Sean because I can't remember, which obviously means his first impression was terrible. But no, he's just one of those guys, isn't he, that just lights up a room.
He was my lecturer when I was 16 years old and first came to Hartpury. He taught us nutrition, which was pretty fun. I don't say we'd get too much learning done, but he'd always want to know the gossip of the week, and just loved to chat with everyone, and kind of everyone loved him.
We see the game so similarly. It's great to work with him. I think the way that we like analyse, and especially when I was working as the Hartpury University head coach, like the way that we do things or go about coaching, and that kind of philosophy piece is exactly the same.
We speak a lot and have really honest, open conversations, and I think kind of the relationships developed from there, but also just like the off-field side of Linny. Like, he's so caring, kind of wants the best for everyone, but really galvanises as a team and like really listens to kind of what the players are feeling, what they're needing that week, that really help and put us in the best place for the week ahead.
Make sure you land properly with that foot, right?
Yeah.
The girls have a lot of challenges in terms of they are somewhere between amateur, semi-professional, professional. I think he's incredibly good at putting his arm around the players, getting to know them, and I think he truly cares about the players in his squad.
How was scrums? Good? Good.
There were times in my career where I wasn't sure whether I wanted to keep going, whether I wanted to retire, whether I was good enough to keep going. He's just got me back loving rugby. He's got me back playing the game that I love, playing the way that I enjoy to play, which is that attacking, like, freestyle. And yeah, it's allowed me to thrive, and I'm sat here now still wanting to go for another couple of years, and if it wasn't for him, I definitely don't know if that would be the case for sure.
Lily! GH!
You know, stuff.
I think with Linny, like, he's just always kind of believed in me, and I think given me that space to develop my rugby playing skills, but only me as a person, like, it's helped me develop that side as well, and I think that's like complete credit to him, and I think that's why we have been so successful, and so many people have had the personal accolades here as well at Gloucester, because he has allowed each individual person to be themselves and to grow in a way that is suitable to them.
The women's game it's amazing because you've got so many amazing characters.
It's a video. Do something fun.
You know, you could be very introverted or you could be an extrovert, but when you're on that pitch, come alive and enjoy it, because that's why you picked up a rugby ball, to have a smile on your face, and that's how it should be when you're out on that pitch.
Oh, you done it! One, you go on to decision making.
Being part of the circus is a big thing, and he encourages everyone to thrive in that environment, and so you want to do more. I don't know if anyone has referenced this already, but we're trying to win 3 premierships in a row. The last team he coached in the last sort of title he won, there was 3 in a row, 3 Bucks Super Rugby titles as well.
And all hail Hartpury, hat-trick heroes on the hallowed turf. Their dynasty continues.
That doesn't happen by accident. He's the common denominator in all of that.
Him and James Forrester, Django, the girls that they brought in to make us so successful that year was incredible. Like, the work that they did to be able to sign that group of players, like your Beckett's, your Sam Monaghan, Maud Muir, Alex Matthews, like, that gave us a massive boost. It gave us that go forward and allowed us to go on and achieve what we did. But at the same time, like, I don't think those girls would have come if Sean Lynn wasn't heading it up. Like, people love him. It is a huge squad effort, and we wouldn't be as successful as we are without having everyone bought into that, and he's just installed that. He's also installed, like, the competitive element, the pathway coming through, the girls that want to be pushing and driving for those starting shirts, and we just keep getting better and better because you have to. If you want to stay in the game, like, you have to, because there are people coming up through that are going to take those shirts from you, and he's obviously given people opportunity and allowed people to thrive in that environment as well.
I think it is all about the environment, and he always talks about the environment at home. You know, when he's thinking about what he's going to say in his speech, it's family, environment, and that's what he wants and he believes.
We were always a team that missed out on the playoffs. We were finishing 5th, finishing 6th. The year before we actually won the league, which is an unbelievable achievement in itself. And to give ourselves a shot of that final that was going to be at Queensholme, Kingsholme, was everything. And to go on and actually win it was just a fairy tale, especially after the year that, like, myself and Beckett had with the missing out on the World Cup, the girls that went to the World Cup and narrowly lost. Like, that was just the icing on the cake that we all needed, the little lift and the buzz to do it in front of our home fans, to go over to Teagues after, to get to Butler's later that night. Like, it was, everything about it was so incredibly special.
Winning the first PWR in front of 10,000 people, and then for me to finish my time at Gloucester Hartpury in front of 7,000 in a semi-final against Bristol. Two big moments for me, which, you know, I'll cherish, and this club, it means a lot to me. I'm more proud to say that there's 2 clubs, 1 city, and the Gloucester faithful, the shed, know they can come to Queensholme/Kingsholme and watch a very good brand of rugby, men and women. Whatever I invest my time in, my wife, my mum, my dad, they all invest in that, and you can see it. And I think it's so important that I invest in the players' family. So you can see that that family is not just about the Lynn family, it's about the GH, the wider family. It's so important, and I try to invest as much as I can in that. But look, my wife is my rock. My mum and dad gave me these values from a young child because they invested in the rugby clubs I were in.
Even inspired, well, us, you know, the family, and it's just all family all around, you know, and we just feel the girls are family as well.
Our kids has been a massive part of their lives, Gloucester. It's given them loads of opportunities. I mean, Bertie being ball boy or mascot, you know, that he absolutely loves it. The kids love it. The girls are really inspired by the Gloucester girls. Hattie absolutely loves Tat. Bertie loves Mo. He calls her his girlfriend. But yeah, we just talk about it all the time. But it's never too much, you know. We are fully invested in it, and it's been a massive part of our family life, really.
I remember us going down to Exeter for last year, and there was 42 Lynns in a local caravan site, staying and in the crowd, and like you always see them around, and he talks about a family culture, a family club. He lives that within his own family unit.
We all go to the shed every home game. We're there. We wouldn't miss a game. We absolutely love it and love the girls and just think they're all amazing.
Vix is a big part of Sean's life as well. And if it wasn't for Vix, you know, Sean couldn't do what he can do.
We had, I think it was about 30 people around their house for roast. Christmas roast, which was awesome, like really good fun. Fair play to Nash because she cooked up an absolute storm, and I don't know how she managed to cook for that many people and make it as good as she did.
I think that's like super important to kind of see the other side of a coach, to be able to see their personal side, because it really allows you to open up yourself to them more as well. And I think that's a massive thing that Lynn's got right. Like, we all absolutely love him and would do absolutely anything for us, but I think he would do anything for any of us as well, which is like super important in rugby, and I think it's been a key thing to why we've been successful here at Gloucester Hartpury.
It's just awesome to have somebody that is obviously so superior to us that just doesn't feel like that at all.
They're just amazing, I think, and I think that they've given Sean this opportunity as well, and actually makes me emotional thinking about it. They've just been such a part of our life, and you know, they come round for dinner. Yeah, Sean just absolutely loves them, and we're just going to miss them so much, honestly. They are just absolutely amazing people.
How proud, oh my God.
Very proud.
Words can't describe how proud we are. Absolutely unbelievable proud.
People come on to us and Lenny's done this, Lenny's done that.
Yeah.
I'd say the legacy that Linny has left is that licence to inspire, like whether that be how we play on the pitch, how we can be ourselves on the pitch, or whether that be getting the local community like involved in inspiring us to play how we do. Like, I think you see the number of people that we get down here, and the number of them are young girls, and we just want to inspire the next generation to be able to come on and pick up a rugby ball, and I think that's credit to Linny. He's left that legacy.
The first thing you'll think of is the wins, is you know, double champions, possible trebles. That's the first thing we'll remember. I think the legacy is probably a little bit deeper than that in terms of the culture he's left, the family vibe, the family atmosphere, and I guess whoever comes in will try to keep that going.
We always talk about, you know, leaving the jersey in a better place than you found it. You know, I think you've left the coaching box in a better place than you found it. So I think the legacy that you're leaving with this group will forever be remembered, and hopefully be remembered by the Gloucester faithful as well. The actual individual successes for a lot of people. I know you've brought a lot of players through some dark times, probably the darkest times in their career, and brought them out the other side.
You're going to make me emotional. everybody buys into it, whether that's people at Gloucester Rugby, people at Gloucester Hartpury, the families that are all involved in it, like the Cooper's Lounge after our games, like all our families are in there together. Like his mum and dad, I've told them they have to keep coming back because they're a massive part of what we've built here. The amount of people that we get down to games, selling out like Gloucester Hartpury shirts, like all of it is kind of been him, and not just him, like there's so many people behind the scenes, but obviously he's front and centre of that.
Yes, it would be amazing for us to send Linny on his way with like record-breaking history, but that's a credit to the guy he is. It's not about him. Like he's made it about the group, the team, the staff, and that's why we want to do it. I think yes, it would be icing on the cake to send him off, but we have that intrinsic drive to do it anyway.
Let's hope he gets the treble, hey? I think they've got a really good chance, and I think, well, Sean, I always ask him, I'm like, do you really think you're going to win? Do you really think you want? Just tell me you're going to win. He's like, of course we're going to win. So he fully believes in the girls, we fully believe in the girls, and we're really looking forward to it. It'll be, what a way to go with the treble.
Sean, we're so proud of what you've done as a rugby player in Hartpury and as a coach with the Bucks in Hartpury. It's amazing, but more than that, when you took on the coaching job for the women, I thought, my word, you've got a task in front of you. But he's come through it with flying colours, and Sean, we are so proud of you.
I love him to death, and I am so proud of him, and I'm so proud of the girls and his team and his staff behind him has backed him all the way. And good luck on Sunday, sweetheart. We're all with you, and we're all fighting for him and the girls. And now Vix, I love him so much.
Lovely. Oh, I'm emotionally drained.
Clap in front of your face. Are you ready? Bang it.
Elite sport, professional sport, we're lucky enough to be involved in this, to play, to coach, but no group stays the same. It's ever changing, the evolution's always changing in the sport. And because of that, you have to create memories. And that was our last opportunity to create a memory together.
We didn't change anything. The thing is, when you change something, you're changing something you've done all year, and that has been a winning way. So we never really focused on changing. We, once again, just focused on us. Obviously, we did our analysis, looked at where we could find weaknesses, but we didn't really change much. Like, we still had fun, we still just enjoyed each other's company.
It was a similar approach to the semi-final. Yes, there was no, we win this, we get another game. There was none of that side of it, but it is another game. It's 4 white lines. Yes, there's bigger things. There was a three-peat on offer and those kind of things, but for the season we'd had, which is probably the toughest one, from the way it was set up, from the competitiveness of the league, it had to be about the rugby, because that's what has got us to that point. Emotion you can save for a match day. That's when that emotive side comes out. You've got to get the X's and O's and the bits and pieces right during the week to add the emotion to that at the weekend. There was little things like the softer bits around the edges that were being done around thanking players and members of staff.
Slightly brought you here on false pretenses.
Yeah. Well, no.
Well, no. Django does want to have a coffee.
I actually said I'm meeting Lily on Friday. They were like perfect.
So obviously every year we do a team announcement video, and because of the timing of when you're having the shirt presentation this year, this will go out at 11 o'clock today, but we wanted you to see it first because we think it's a pretty special one. So, plug in.
Nice house. I wish I could watch it. I will be able to see it.
So this is the video.
This is the video. Ready?
Dear Gloucester Hartpury, we wanted to tell you how special you are and how much you mean to us. You've inspired lots of girls and boys like us to play rugby and try their best and never give up.
Watching you play rugby makes us so happy.
You're so strong and brave. We love how you work together and help each other on and off the field. On Sunday, we're going to London to watch you play Saracens in the final.
We know you could do it again because you're such a special team.
Gloucester asked us to tell you the team for the final, so we decided to write you a poem.
Emma Singh is at 15 with Mia and Pip on the wings.
Kat and Hannah are in the centre with Mo and Claykey pulling the strings.
Perry, Jones and Muir make up the front row.
Backed up by Beckett and England captain Zoe. Williams, Lewis and Matthews complete the pack. And on the benches, Gillian, Buggy, Steph and Mac.
Brock, Davies, London Green complete the season's final team.
We're all behind you this weekend. We know you can do it. Dad, we know this is your last game too.
We're so proud of you.
Some people call you the King of Hartpury.
But to us, you're just Dad.
Okay. My bad. You won.
How's that?
Oh, thank you. Jeez. Yeah.
I couldn't even see it. I'm going.
Sorry to just turn up straight at you.
That's class.
Your family yesterday.
I had to walk off when they showed it to me.
Thank you, guys.
Pleasure, mate. You deserve it, bud. You deserve everything.
I've literally, sorry, not started with.
People who are presenting shirts don't actually know they're doing it yet, so probably no surprises, but first and foremost, Buggy, Catherine Buggy, Buggatron. Mate, we are going to ask you to present the shirts tonight. Mate, thank you for your service to the club. You've been unbelievable. You and I have had a lot of very honest conversations over the years about all sorts of things, but that just shows how much you care about this group, whether you're starting on the bench, interim team manager. Mate, you've done it all. You're totally selfless. And mate, also I just want to say something about your performance. The way you've played the last two games has been unbelievable. You can take massive pride in helping us get here today, so thank you, Buggy.
I couldn't get over like the message the girls had all done for me. They got messages from home, and yeah, like you just think about all the stuff, things you've missed over the years, like because you're playing rugby and because your family and your friends support you, but you know you're going to miss milestones.
We're here and we're thinking about you all and wishing you the very, very, very best of luck on Sunday. You have achieved so much.
Yeah, it was like, for me, it was a quite emotional week, but it was, yeah, probably one of the best weeks like of my life, just seeing how much I meant to people and like knowing how much they mean to me as well. And yeah, it was amazing.
Elderly, just kidding. Ferocious.
When we took on the coaching job for the women, I thought, no, you really got a chance, don't you? Come through it with time and television. Sean, we are so proud of you.
I love him to death. And I am so, so proud of him. And I'm so proud of the girls. Good luck on Sunday, sweetheart. We'd all fighting for it. And the girls. And now this. I love him so much.
When I was asked with Lily to give out the shirts, I think that really hit me, like that they thought that much of me. There's some inspiring humans in there. You know, you're full-time athletes, you have the girls at work, and by a Thursday they're literally, you know, they have nothing left, but they turn up every week giving it everything they have. And I think just being able to hand the shirts to them, yeah, I was pretty taken back by it.
Number 1, Elle Perry. Number 2, Eve Jones. 3, Maud Muir. Number 4, Sarah Beckett. Number 5 and co-captain, Zoe Allcraft. Number 6, Kate Williams. Number 7, Bethel Lewis. At number 8, Al Matthews. Number 9, co-captain, Ro Hunt. Number 10, St George. Number 11, Pip Hendy. Number 12, Tatiana Hurd. 13, Hannah Jones. Number 14, Mia Venner. 15 is Singers. Number 16, we got Gillian. Number 17, we got Mackenzie Carson. Number 18, we got the one and the only Catherine Berge. Number 19, Steph Else. 20, Georgia Brock. In 21, we got Meg Davis. 22, Ellie Green. To finish us off, 23, Rachel Lund.
You make this club complete, like the people that you are. It's always been about good people, and that is why we've always strived and done so well. It's because of you guys. It's because of the people. And it's always been a reason why I wanted to push to make the club better, because I knew the group. I care so much about you guys, and you're my family. You've been my family for 8 years. And I couldn't think of a better one away from home. So thank you so much.
When I first took this role on, guys, I was all about special people in a special place. And this is it. I mean it. This room. It's special. Treasure these moments, girls. This ain't the norm. It ain't the norm to go back to back. It ain't the norm go into Saracen's own backyard to get that PWR final. But this group, you make it special every single time. And I mean it. Staff. I'm only as good as people around me, and I mean that by everything I say. I remember the first time we won it, and I said upstairs, we are going back to back, baby. MSQ said to me, just watch what you just said there. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen often. We have got an opportunity this weekend. And we're all in it. We are all in it. It's not just the 23, it's all of us. Because I've been on an outstanding journey for these last 5 years. We've gone through some tough times, and we are treasuring these good times. We've got one session tonight. Let's get out there, let's get it done. But when we get on that bus, ready Sunday, we will be warriors going to the Stonex, getting ready for that battle. Because that is who we are. That is us. Let's go.
From my point of view, there was an element of nerves going into the game. The first final we obviously had at home, and that sort of unbelievable confidence going into the game because it was at home. Almost knowing Sarri's had that.
Going to the Stonex, like, it's, you know, we're in someone else's backyard, but we've done the same. And you know, we played away from home last year, and we knew we were going to have the home change room as well, which I don't think Saracens particularly liked, but you know, that's, I suppose, the reward of finishing on at the top.
Afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the 2025 PWR final. If you feel a little stunned to find yourself at the season's pinnacle already, then that is only fair. It's been a sprint of a campaign, and what a lot we have crammed into the last 162 days. History, agony, ecstasy, sorcery, sheer theatre, all culminating in a breathless photo finish.
I'm always talking about living those moments. It's easy to live in those moments when you're in that high, when your momentum's going with you. And we spoke about it at the beginning of the season. Be comfortable in those dark moments. Be comfortable in those dark moments because they will come there. Alright? You're talking about them being physical, being bullies. Get excited about that. That's a challenge. I've never come across a group who loves a challenge. You love a challenge. Love this. I'd get changed at the car park if I had to. I don't give a shit because I keep saying it. It's 80 minutes. It's 80 minutes. But you embrace this. Alright? But in these dark moments, we spoke about it for each other. Zoe said, look to the person on your left, you look to the person on your right. Nell, I need helping up here. And you come alive. And you live in those moments. Everything you do, you're coming off the bench and you bring that impact. Because it is an 80-minute game today. It's cup rugby. It's final rugby. It's something which you were born to do. This group, you were born. You love it. Because you're all together as one. You do everything for each other. You control. You win moments. You get yourselves out of these dark moments. But everything today, you embrace it. You embrace every little bit. Let's go. I asked you at this season to be a warrior, and today, you've done a lot of battling all this season, but today you become these warrior queens. I asked you 2 weeks ago in the semi-final, you blew it out of the park. Well, there's another challenge. Blow this one out of the park today. Be that warrior and fight it. And be for each other. Because that is who we are. Thank you.
No doubt about it. These sides are in peerless form right now. The rightful and ferocious finalists now stood, flexing both their history and their sizable muscles ahead of what might just prove the most titanic closing number we have ever seen. Weight categories don't go big enough for what a whopping title fight this is.
I made you all a promise 4 months ago that we ain't losing again. I make you a promise again now. We ain't losing again. I make you a promise that I'm going to do everything I can today, and I'm not even going to ask the question back because everyone has given everything. Everything, yeah? That's what we got to do one more time. 180 minutes to give everything. Cool heads, fire in the belly, the cup comes home. Yeah? That's where it belongs. We're writing history and we write on the right side of it. Let's go, yeah? GH on 3. 1, 2, 3, GH!
Let's go! 8,000 have gathered here for the grand finale, travelling en masse by coach from Kingsholm towards 80 decisive, thunderous, history-making minutes. It all comes down to this. Gloucester Hartpury versus Saracens for the right to call themselves the Queens of English Rugby. Let's play.
That try that Kate Williams scored, that's a prime example of us as the circus, what we can do when we're enjoying our rugby.
Sophie Bridger, formerly of that parish, with the tackle, and now Mia Venner scything and stepping, finding the inside line. It's juggled and on to Kate Williams, who will fire up the scoreboard in the 2025 PWR final. Emma Singh, 5 from 6 last week. Oh, the drama of it off the woodwork. It will remain a 5-pointer. And there she is, finding Jess Breach, who pins her prolific ears back and does what Jess Breach does.
Some of those tries came from our mistakes. We probably pushed some of our plays probably a bit too early, and it was more, we knew it was because of our errors. So it's very different when it's a team that is just out and out beating you at everything. That is a different feeling.
10 Wolves in and driving and closer still. Referee is going to award a penalty try. 7 points, and critically, it's Mo Hunt Gloucester Hartpury short of their talisman as they concede the full fat score.
Mia Venner playing scrum half. We'd experienced that at Leicester away. She was covering 9, and I think it was Meg came off at sort of 60 minutes. And I was running water, and Linny said, "Oh, Rach is coming on. Mia's going to 9." I went up to Mia. We'd just scored, and I went up to Mia. I went, "Mia, you're covering 9." She went, "Off." I was like, "Don't worry, we've got you." But that learning experience on that day meant in the final, "Mia, you cover 9 for 10 minutes. Thumbs up, away we go."
Only in attack.
Vivas with the delayed pass onto Harrison, whips that onto Jeff Breach, who's hunting for a second, but selflessly finds Lottie Sharp, who will score.
We didn't fire the shots that we planned to. Like, we'd kind of not tiptoed through the game, but we hadn't really grabbed the parts that we tactically went after through the week before. We weren't underperforming in any way, but we hadn't really gone like, these are the bits we can see their weakness, let's go after those. We hadn't done at that point.
Gloucester Hartpury just need to find a way to settle and manage this next period of play without their talisman, Mo Hunt, on the field.
Attacking with 14. Mo Hunt on a bike before us as Hannah Jones delays her pass beautifully, finds Emma Singh, who comes up clutch as she so often does. They really needed that, the reigning champions. It's 10-19, but perhaps most importantly of all, Mo Hunt will be returning imminently.
And it was brilliant control from Gloucester Hartpury, led, as Rachel said, by Mia Bennett.
This now Lewis, the open side for Gloucester, hunting for a score that could bring them back to within 2. Quick hands out to Venner. The stop, the start, the go again. It's beautiful from Mia Venner. She's clutching at her ribs, but more importantly, there are Saracens clutching their heads because she has just scampered through an unattended short side and splashed down for their 3rd try of this final. It is pulverising stuff, reckless stuff, and now they go wide. Awful looping pass, can't find Vanna. That's what pressure does, and that will bring the curtain down on this one. Sean Lynn will address the circus as their head coach for the final time in the heat of battle at the StoneX at half-time in this thrilling PWR final. It is Gloucester Hartpury 15, Saracens 19.
You spoke about bullies. You ain't doing it. You're not doing it. You're trying to go out back doors. There is space there, I totally agree. Okay, but we're trying to force it too much. We've got to go through them. As soon as you start going through them, they will be giving penalties away. They will give offsides. If they're offside, we're playing. He's asking them to come back all the time. Mo, we go. If they're offside, f it, we go. Al did a carry. We went to a quick tempo. They're offside, penalty. All right? Just at the end there. Just need a little bit more patient. Yeah, that space is there, but you know what they like? They keep flying. Just hold feet. Oh, I can't get it away, but maybe the next phase I will. All right? We're just forcing it, girls. Okay? This won't be given to you. This won't be given to you today unless there's 40 minutes coming up. You have to make it happen. Alright? You have to. Then we say about kicking contestable kicks. But we're not contesting. We're not chasing. Pip, you can run faster than that. I've seen it. You can run faster, you can get after it. If we're not going to contest, we go long. We go long, Singer backfield, your transition needs to be better. We were lucky, we went long, Zoe picked it up, went into the corner, and it went dead. Alright? We talk about work rate, we talk about intensity, we talk about Warriors working hard. Patches you did there. But you've got 40 minutes to put this right now, here.
We'd been through every scenario. In a game, we'd been 20 points ahead, we'd been losing at half-time, score to win in the last play of the game, hold on to a lead in the last play of the game. And those experiences and games give you confidence to go and do what we did against Bristol in the final. down at half-time, we've got this, we're going to win it. But that final almost gave us the confidence, from my point of view. I walked into the change rooms, I was like, we haven't fired a shot really. We haven't attacked this game like we normally would. And I challenged the forwards to do something that no one's done before, and you've got to go to a place that no one's been before. And we haven't been there yet.
How many times are we going to do this to ourselves in the final, right? Rev it up, chest up, head high when we walk back out there. Yes, we want to go compete above. Let's look at some territory. Let's use this win, build the pressure, then we come to life. Okay? Girls, I need a ice cool in here, but we can believe it here. We are red hot in our hearts because this is how we do it the Gloucester Hartpury way. Okay? Yes, they're coming hard at us. It's an opportunity, girls. Use some footwork, get in behind them. Let's look to utilise them off their feet. Okay? Rev it up now. Let's go. Go. GH on 3. 1, 2, 3. GH!
Gloucester Hartpury trailed by 10 at this stage in last year's final. Safe to say, we've a 40-minute burn-up ahead of us. Neve Jones finds Beth Lewis. Gloucester Hartpury's maul, which when it clicks is nigh on unstoppable, comes up against an equally unstoppable force in Saracens' forward pack. Sharp with her body on the line to upend Hurd, and then quick service onto Oldcroft, and Maudmuir will go one better. Prop on the loose, full razzle-dazzle from the circus, and they hit the front for the first time since Kate Williams opened their account oh so long ago.
To win 1, you've got to be a consistent performer. To win 3, you did have to go to a different place, knowing that your body and mind can go to that place to do it for so many games. Almost in awe sometimes for these women that they can just go, we're going to do this now.
Neve Jones on to Matthews.
Don't change from there, mate.
And if Cherries had tails, they would be up right about now, because just look at that Cherry pack marching and hurtling over. And Neve Jones has got the Stone Oaks sounding a little bit like Queen's Home right about now. What a purple patch from the reigning champions.
Maudmuir right at the front, leading the charge.
Maud was literally terrorising them. She was unbelievable that day.
Muir is pulling more facials and taking out more Saracens.
What a run by Maudmuir yet again.
And her involvements in the last 10 minutes, game-changing. Almighty shove, the first scrum penalty we've seen of this final. What a time for it. What a shot, a pile driver from Maudmuir.
At one stage I was like, maybe I won't get on.
Blades have grasped the difference here. Muir wants it. Muir has it, and over she will go. No, deterred. Another advantage. These penalties are starting to mount.
Use it.
Saracens becoming their own worst enemies as the cherry and white wave crashes over. Was that the moment? Was that the moment that the 2025 Premiership was settled? And if so, it could hardly have gone to a more fitting try scorer than Mo Hunt.
That's class though down there, real good work.
That will have felt good for Emma Singh, compounding Saracens' woes.
I think it was Zoe in the final. I'd just come on the pitch and we went into our first scrum, ball went down, and she just goes, Bugs. And I was like, yeah, and she goes, love you. I was like, okay, job to do. Like, she understood where my emotions would be at, and she played on that to, really spur me on and enjoy it for, like, it was, I think, about 7 or 8 minutes, but I enjoyed every minute of it. Got to finish it on the pitch, which was, yeah, not many people get to do on their terms, so I was pretty happy.
I remember looking up at the clock, and there was about 6.5, 7 minutes to go, and Lewis and I ran the water. And I kind of looked at him and winked. I was like, we've got it now.
The gong has sounded, and listen to West Country voices raised at the Stone Oaks as the circus pull off their most dazzling, audacious trick yet, and the three-peat is theirs. They have downed Saracens in the Londoners' own backyard in a season finale which was enthralling for 40, dominant for another.
I remember standing up and just exactly that, a sigh of relief, and it was a bit like, wow, what have we done? Not in a negative way, like not like, oh, I've dropped a plate out of the dishwasher, what have I done? Like, what have we done?
These warrior queens will wave off Sean Lynn over the Severn Bridge as a 3-time Premiership winning coach. He said in the week that winning would mean everything. Well, here is how everything looks. And at the end of an 80 minutes, which demanded everything, and then some. Full time in North London. Gloucester Hartpury, the Circus, 34. Saracens, 19.
We believed that we could do it, and yeah, afterwards, I think there was a lot of tired bodies from the year, not just from that game. Don't really see Zoe crying much or Mo and that, and like it was all that emotion knowing that that wasn't kind of like the end of an era for that group. Like we knew that it was going to change again. It wasn't really on the forefront of our minds, but we wanted to do it. Like the girls said, they wanted to do it for me, they wanted to do it for Linny. We were able to come out the right side of that. Yeah, we were, I think, just really, really over emotional and happy about it.
This doesn't happen. This isn't the norm. This group is so special, and that is the best way to send off to the absolute legends of the club. Girls, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to everybody that has done absolutely everything for this place. It means the absolute world. To the girls that have crafted all season. To everybody that's given everything and training to allow us to do that. To the girls that fought till they couldn't move. I cannot thank you enough. That is so special. Right, these moments don't happen in lifetimes, in generations. You are a special group, and I am so proud to be here. Vinny, it's all for you today, bud. Congrats, boy.
I can't really follow that, but absolutely amazing. I'm so proud of every single person in this group, and it's just been absolutely phenomenal to be in this legacy. Like, I just can't believe it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Liv. Thank you, Boogie.
Thank you to everyone, and I mean that. Probably doesn't come prouder than having my rock next to me, winning 3 in a row with Gloucester Hartpury, with a special group of players and staff. Thank you so much. Dreams do come true. Thank you.
One more year.
One more year. Better get the trophy, haven't we? Okay.
Zoe Aldcroft and Mo Hunt get their hands back on a piece of silverware that they have come to call their own, a piece of silverware that considers itself these days a shed head. Because Gloucester Hartpury are your 2025 Premiership Women's Rugby champions. Queens and the King of Hartpury, the scriptwriters have outdone themselves, and here he comes. Two decades at Hartpury, and for Catherine Buggy, a wonderful career, an Irish cap, a barbarian, a Premiership champion. As the rest of this special group, this family, proverbial and literal, arrive before the podium and the celebrations begin.
Having her at the final as well, I just saw her and I was just like, we did it. And just started crying because like she knew that was my last game, and obviously what that meant afterwards as well. I can't thank my family enough for what they've done for me over the years, and the support they've given me, and always understood when I couldn't be home, when I really wanted to be. So yeah, thanks Mum, thanks Dad.
I remember going to find my wife and kids, and they sacrificed so much to allow me to do what I do at Gloucester Hartpury, and I just went and gave my wife a hug and said thank you. It was, yeah, class day.
Gloucester fans are like, the supporters are they're something else. Like, it took me an hour, I think an hour and a half to get back in after we'd lifted the cup. To think that that is the impact we're having and the growth we're creating within Gloucestershire in terms of rugby and young players going out and actually picking up a ball. That's, like you say, with licence to inspire on the pitch, but that's the off the pitch effect. And that's what we've always been about, and that's probably what I'm going to miss the most, is coming off the pitch, win, lose or draw, and actually talking to the young kids. Like, they're amazing. Like, honestly, they'll pick you up when you are feeling like, oh, you've lost a game, but they don't care. They just want to see, you know, their team playing. That's all that matters to them. We were barely getting 50 through the door at the start, like, you know, at Hartpury. And then to see, I think it was around 1,500, 2,000, like, stage set up. It was just surreal for me anyway. And like, to think that how it's gone even from last year to that, like, I can't even describe it. It was just something, like, really felt like we had made our mark now and it's only going to grow, and that it's not just supporters of the women's game, it's Gloucester supporters, and they are now, like, watching both teams and supporting them the same way. And for, you know, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, that wouldn't have been a thing. So it's to show, it's just having that impact. It's just been very humbling in terms of that you have been that person who's made that impact and the team that's made that impact on the locals. And yeah, and I'm hoping it just keeps growing and growing. It's been left in good hands, that's all I know. Like Murph, if there was one man for the job that was going to take it after Linny, it was always going to be Murph. He's very in tune with what's going on off the pitch as well as on, and that is a massive factor, especially with girls at work. So it's been left in very good hands, and to think of coming from, like I said, having, you know, maybe 50 at most, and that's mostly friends and family, coming to a game on a cold Sunday at Hartpury and getting up for work the next day. And yeah, it's just come on leaps and bounds. Like, I'm going to not cry, but I am going to really miss it, because you go through things together as a team. Like, no one else understands it unless you've been in that environment. And when you're on your lowest days, how your teammates can pick you up. And like, I'm going to miss like that, and being the person who picks someone up and being the person who gets picked up. Either way, it's just going to be a very different thing for me, but I'm hoping that I can give them support from the sidelines now and be the best supporter I can be, as loud as Kelsey, hopefully.
Circus has been great for so long. We've just spoken about that. And it's created a buzz and excitement around Gloucester Hartpury and the pathway and finding what's next. Don't know the answer to that right now, but finding who and what is next is the real exciting part about my new role here. Like I said earlier, I'm in awe of the women we have playing for us. Their ability to switch, focus, demand so much from each other and from the coaches. I'm really looking forward to being a part of that and creating more of those people, more of those humans. That's the bit I'm excited about.
It's like the friend. Yeah, like, yeah!